All right, so we got Mike up here. I don't know if I've ever rolled with Mike in a gi before. He was a wrestler for a long time, and when we do no gi, he gives me a great fight. Like, it's honestly out of this world, and so I'm actually very excited to roll with him in the gi. Pretty sure this is our first time. Mike, you'll have to remind me if this isn't or isn't. If this is or this isn't. Sorry, guys, I get excited sometimes with these. We're getting grips. Again, I know he's a wrestler, but he's not attacking like my neck as a traditional wrestler would. So I'm not too worried about him attacking, but I'm still going to respect it. Still respecting the energy he's putting out here. Making a lot of energetic and quick grips too. So again, we know what we're doing. I'm pulling guard because this is like one of my favorite things to do is kind of sit back, pull guards, go for the De La Hiva. It's a very comfortable position for me to be in, so I like going there. He exposes his back, so I'm definitely going to take it. I'm going to go for that crab ride, and then we're in the back. One of my favorites. I know you guys have seen that on the channel before. Maybe I'll have to do a tutorial on it sometime. Comment below if you want me to do a tutorial on what I'm doing, what I'm thinking whenever I get in that crab ride position. De La Hiva to crab ride, let me know, and maybe I'll make a video on it one day. But until that day, let's look at this back control. So my head's below his head. Do you see how my head's closer to the mat? This is very important. White belts, take note. You want your head below his head. I have that upper bod. And now I have a grip on his under collar. So then I can elevate my far side leg to bring down his arm, which gives him less defense. And then I can just extend out and he should be tapping. There it is. So I know a lot just happened right there. So if you kind of lost yourself, go back and rewatch that. Maybe even mute myself and see if you can see what I was saying. So Mike comes in, hips in. I'm okay here because I know if I just extend my legs out and make them wide, he won't be able to pass my guard. Steps over with the one side. Now I'm going to protect that far side leg, but he doesn't attack it, so I know I'm okay. And I bring it in. I want to bring his knees together because they'll become easier to pass. Shout out to whoever almost walked through and then decided to go back. I appreciate it. So now I go for the gift wrap. Another great move on the far side. As you can see, I'm gift wrapping around. And I've said this on the channel before, but I'll say it again. Once I get one submission in a roll, I try to find something else to submit with. It just feels right. So I don't know, because if you keep just doing your best stuff, it's only going to get better, but I'd rather try out different stuff. There's definitely a method to the madness of both. Now he picks up that one side leg, and look what I'm going for. I love hitting this. People are never ready for it. Flip him over. Even he made an audible like, ah, shit. Nobody ever knows that that's coming. So I'm totally cool to give you that leg to come up on the single. Now I'm in a classic side control. I'm trying to isolate that far arm and bring it up. Again, we've already gotten a choke this round, so an arm bar would be great in my opinion, or at least something I'm going for. I'm making it super uncomfortable right now. You see how my hip, my upper body is controlling his upper body. This is great. He can't do much with his legs, and I can just easily step over once the opportunity presents itself. Again, I'm trying to isolate an upper arm because I've already gotten the choke, and so now I'm just looking for an arm bar, looking for something here. And I'm trying to get this entangled. You see how entangled our arms are? That benefits me. I get the arm up, and now I just need to adjust the thumb, and we're good. Yeah, so rewatch that. Look for the entanglement I'm doing with my hands. The more chaos you can create with your arms in those arm entanglements, the better it is for the attacker. And then after that, pay attention to whenever the finish occurs, how I'm adjusting the thumb to point outward. Shout out Alfredo for always hammering that home. Professor Barum. Alright, so now I'm in a guard. I always try to pull guard because I'd rather be in guard, sweep, and then pass as opposed to just already being up. It's kind of always my thought process, especially when I'm working with someone. I don't want to say that. That's not fair or nice. So I'm in closed guard now. I am so comfortable in closed guard as well. Usually I go for arm drags, but this is something I've been teaching the kids a lot, which is a little up and over sweep. You'll see that a lot more in like upcoming videos because I've been teaching the kids it. So if I'm teaching kids it, then I should be able to do it myself, which is what I do. Now again, we have the arms here isolated, but I've already hit an arm bar in this roll, so I'm trying to think of what else I can do. I'm not sure what I did there, but he tapped. Maybe he. Oh, it was an It was a Americana or an Americana. Maybe not. But it was kind of like an Americana grip, and then I was pulling it against my arm, so it was a shoulder lock of some sort. You'd have to go back and rewatch that. But that's essentially what I was doing, was twitching it outward. So there's subs. Now I'm shooting for a triangle, which would be a different sub, of course. Maybe I can pull him down into it a bit more. Mike is already definitely playing a little bit more defensive. I can just feel it. Nice little elevation, but I keep that leg. So maybe there's a foot attack I'm trying to go for now. So we can sub it up on different subs, get different subs going here. Again, I'm trying to get a different angle. It's kind of difficult when you're getting pressured this much. There's only so much you can do. And he goes down, so I'm just going to come up. Oh, he has that leg again. Okay. And I will sit back on this. He doesn't... Yeah, maybe I got to do an instructional because he could have went to my back instead. I'm going to use it to pass to the far side. Because he could have definitely got my back there. Apologies on that alarm. It's for a little client meeting I got going on in a little bit. Apologies for that. I will not be editing this. And that's the rule. Thank you so much, Mike. Mike's sick. Mike's great. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, click subscribe, click the bell notification, because then that will get notified when there's a new video, which releases every day at around 1 o'clock. But love you guys. See you in the next video.